What's going on? It's the end of an era. This is not clickbait, all right? This is not clickbait. And you'll understand once we actually get kicking into the stream, but I know for now, the assumption is that this is a clickbait, right? It's a clickbait. It's not a clickbait. It's I'm dead serious. It is the end of an actual era. Something has changed. Okay? This is how we roll. What's up, Alex? What's up, Sada, end user? Somebody versus nobody. We got Claudia. We got See Me in the Box. We got Hemi. What's up, brother? Oh, we got the whole crew here. All right. The pie era is over. No, man, it's time for the intro, baby. Let's get it.
Just a mic in my shaky hand, a million thoughts and a crooked grin, saying, hey, you wanna come in? I built this place out of bits and glue, bad jokes and a better view. If the world outside feels loud and mean, you can hang out here with me. I don't have all the answers, but I know drop your heavy smile, let the mess fall on the floor. We can laugh too loud, be the wrong kind of proud, like we've never been hurt before. This is Rostov's place, every kind of face, every heart that needs a home. So come as you are, yeah, you're already one of us. You don't have to be alone. Some of us are brave, some of us just pretend. Proud, like we've never been hurt before. This is Rostov's place, every kind of face, every heart that needs a home. So come as you are, yeah, you're already one of us. You don't have to be alone. I know the world can be cruel, I know it doesn't always care, but when you hear my voice, I hope it sounds like, hey, you're safe here. So stay a while, let yourself smile, even if it feels brand new. We'll make dumb jokes and heal in small hopes, like a family kind of crew. This is Rostov's place, time and space, where the lonely disappear. So hit that go and don't let go, 'cause I'm glad that you're here.
Fucking love that intro. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another day in paradise, where, yes, it is the end of an era, and we will talk about why. Okay, we will. It's not clickbait. Okay, it's not clickbait. That was the first thing. I got a bunch of DMs being like, bro, Rastov needs to stop clickbaiting us. I don't clickbait, okay? Every title, maybe like one or two, thumbnails, they all have some kind of relevance into like what we're going to be talking about, okay? That's how we roll. The secret was in the thumbnail. The hint of what we were talking about was in the thumbnail. It is, for all intents and purposes, the end of an era. And I want to know, what do you guys think it is? Okay, I need you to guess. What do you think the era, because I've seen a bunch of theories. And Mr. Boom Boom Pow, also, thank you very much for your 5 bomb. This is for you.
Dropping the 5 bomb. If you got one, better thank him. If you didn't, maybe next time. Thank you.
I love it. Okay, I appreciate it. Everybody that wants to get in the Discord just needs the base level membership. That's all you need. Just one little base level membership. Now, if I was leaving, this is the thing, right? Everybody is so, I guess, conditioned to assume that everything is ending and screwing up and shit like that, right? Badger Cat said haircut. I'm not going bald. I'm not shaving these luscious locks, okay? I'm not shaving I'm not shaving, okay? Does the end of an era mean I'm going back to the LCU? No. But it might be related. I don't know. It might be related. Dawson said, of course you made men first. What? Fairy Tales, welcome to Elite. See you in that Discord. Okay, so I didn't make the men were the ones that sent Mr. Boom Boom Pow their stuff first. If he hasn't made it, okay, if he hasn't made it yet, that's on him. I set up the characters as he sends them to me. So if he hasn't got the character, I can't make it. You know? It's I don't see, this is the thing, like I don't know how long to drag it out before I just talk about what it actually is. Because what ends up happening is like I don't want everyone to get overhyped about what it is either. But so for the intro, right? For the intro, I'm a little every time I have to have one of these conversations, I'm all over the place. But if you want to be a part of the intro, you basically just need to be champion or legend tier. We'll get you a character, an avatar made up, if you will, and you too can be running with Rastov and the gang in the intro. Dingy said, do I need to cancel my subscription? No, you do not need. You don't need to cancel anything. Nothing's getting canceled. No. Nothing is canceled. We're not going anywhere, okay? Streaming will continue. Chaotic said the Rastov universe. Do you want that? Do you want the Rastov universe? What would that look like? Let's just take a step back for a second. What would the Rastov universe look like? What do you think? Any ideas? Dawson said you're going back to that dump. Would I do that to you? Do you honestly think I would do that to you? No. No, I wouldn't do that. No. Introducing Rastcoin. Okay, right. Now, get your wallet. Get your wallets. Mono said, how much to burn the lolcow hoodie? Look, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't burn stuff, you know. I don't burn stuff like that. You know, it's gonna hold a special place in my heart for a long time. But the clue is in the thumbnail. The thumbnail literally tells you what it is, what the era is that's ending. Okay, if you look at all of those images, right? It's okay. I'll tell you what's in the thumb. Let me just grab the thumbnail so we could just have a quick look at this. All right, let me just grab the thumbnail. Let me just pull this up quickly, because it's not a massive stretch. I think it's this one, right? Let's have a look. This is the thumbnail, okay? What is okay? So obviously, hair is the common theme, obviously, but what does the hair represent? What does the hair represent in this thumbnail? I need you to know. I need you to tell me. End of the frosted tips. I mean, they're kind of disappearing on their own. Shaving my beard? No. All right. They represent the LCU. They do. They do represent the LCU. Deanna said, my nurse said that you're a hottie. Damn, what's up, nurse? I don't know what to do with that. Thank you. That's funny. They represent bad choices, the end of punishments, unbalding, depression. Dude, you know what? The nurse was male. Damn. Burning my outfits. No. So, this image on the left, all right, and this is why I'm wearing a polo shirt today. It's kind of a throwback, okay? Mooch said Rastov finally returns a free man. No more LCU massa. Well, I mean, kind of. The image on the left, right? The one with the long black hair and the polo shirt. That was me when I started the LCU. Right? That was how I looked when I first joined. Okay? Oh, Deanna said she thinks she'll fly out to you. She think, dude, I'm getting hit on by like nurses. Is crazy. Okay, so the middle photo with the long blonde hair and the grown out skullet, right? That is kind of like that was like the peak Rastov in the middle of like on live, you get it, right? So it's that's the left is where we started. The middle was kind of like the peak of getting on live, doing up my hair and shit like that in a crazy way. And the right one is the end of that, right? So this is the timeline. This is the timeline from left to right of how I started versus how I ended when I finished. Okay? So what does that mean? What does that mean? Is the end of the era? Well, let me tell you a little story, okay? Let me tell you a little story. You guys might remember this, okay, if you've been paying attention. A couple of weeks ago, I woke up to a text message, right? I woke up to a text message, and it was a very upsetting text message. One's in the chat if you remember us waking up to that text message. You guys remember that text message? One's in the chat. One's in the chat. I need to know if you remember. Oh, we got a few ones. A few people remember that text message. Okay. Well, on that same day, okay, on the same day, Keem jumped up on Lolcow Live, said that he wasn't going to pay me. He was going to charge me. I was going to get done for like tortious interference and all this other shit, right? And it was just it was a very stressful day, right? Got off the stream and we had a very good conversation. You guys remember the conversation? We had a good time. He obviously you guys remember, right? There's a video put out about it. He put his he gave his feelings. I gave my feelings. Mike made jokes. It was a good time. It was a good vibe. We actually, we ended the conversation in a good place. I think so. So what does this mean? Right? You guys remember this story? You remember this happening? How? Okay, you guys, I feel like a lot of you are panicking right now. Scottish Girl, welcome to Thigh Guys. Buttercups has a very interesting theory. Says, you just got your last paycheck, so now your last piece of string with the LCU is cut. Look, when you're right, you're right. I did receive my final paycheck from the LCU today. Okay? I received my final paycheck from the LCU, which is the last kind of string attaching me to the LCU. So when I say it's the end of an era, right? I mean it's actually like the circle has come full. There's no extra like ties there now, So like I gotta actually say, big thanks to Keem for actually paying me. I know he could have made it difficult, but he didn't. Just paid me as normal. Because that was one of the things that everybody said when I first left was like, Keem's gonna fuck with your money. He's not gonna pay you. I honestly never had a doubt that he was gonna pay me. I really didn't. That one day where he was really mad, I was pretty even then I was like, fuck, this is the most worried I am about it, but I still feel like he still will. Dawson said, I need a support group for this shit. Well, we built one of these. We built one of the support groups. This is the big little hug box. You know, because one of the things that I respect about him the most is he doesn't fuck with people's money. Right? He doesn't fuck with people's money. And so when I left, you know, that paycheck came through. Don Johnson, welcome to the Thigh Guys. You know, he paid me. That was awesome. But then obviously after that, when it came close to like, you know, when we got that text message, that was one of those crazy days. That was one of those insanely crazy days. And, you know, that was the only moment that I was like, fuck, this could, like, I still thought he was going to do it, but I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult, right? But I didn't want to. If he didn't pay me, I don't know what I would have done. I don't think there's anything I really could have done, you know, but I don't think he would have done that because I don't think he's that guy. I never thought he was that guy. You know, he paid CD-ROM, bro. If you're paying him, he paying me. Like, you know, so I'm grateful because he could have made it difficult and he didn't, you know. But yeah, when I say that it's the end of an era, it is the end of an era. There is no, you know, up until this point, there was still always that like, there's one more final piece of thing that needs to get taken care of, right? There's one more thing left on the table. You know what I mean? Precious said, glad he paid you, still don't like him. That's fine. You know, you don't have to like him. You don't have to like him. Regardless of how you feel, it's all good. It's just, it was one of those like relief things that came through, right? Like I was like, okay. We're done. It actually felt like we're done. It didn't feel like it felt like there was this piece of string that was linked from here to there, right? The up until this point. And like when I saw that email come through and then I saw that shit hit my account, it felt like some metaphorical scissors just went, you know what I mean? You get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. So like, can we get some W's for getting paid? Because like, I was stressed. I was stressed about it. I was. Red headline. I said one thing that isn't the end. Very vague thumbnails. It's finally over. We are free. I just want us to keep a good relationship, right? I don't want it to be like a us and them. You know, I know a lot of you still love watching them. Cool. Know a lot of them like watching me. Good. Everyone watches who they want. Everyone you know. Dingy said that thumbnail had nothing to do with money. I mean, it's not about the money. It's about the end of the circle. The circle is now complete. Big dicks in my ass said, I still hope you'll return for Billy. He needs you. He don't need me. He's fine. He'll be all right. Mooch said, cash stuff always gets paid. Oh, my God. So, you know, I feel like there's a massive weight that's been lifted off of my shoulders. I think a part of the reason I felt stressed right now is because I felt like there was still one thing coming, you know? And, I don't know. I don't know. That's just my own assuming the worst happening, right? Goobly said the circle of cash is complete. You know, like, and the thing is like, there's still a level of paranoia, right? So like, Denmark quit the LCU, for example, and then I got a bunch of DMs that I haven't replied to yet because I don't really know what to say. So I'm like, that's a trap. You know, he's trying to hit me up to have a conversation and shit with him, and I'm like, that's a trap. That's a trap right there. I see that trap. I ain't falling in that trap, but I don't think it's actually a trap. But that's where my mind goes now, right? So it's one of those things. It feels like we can actually move forward now. You know? It feels like we can actually move forward. Dingy said, don't do it. Alex says, ignore Denmark. I mean, he was one of the dudes that was fucking shit-talking me after I left. Why would I reply to him in the first place? Big Show said, how do I get here? I think I made a wrong turn. Dawson said, no one ever truly quits, it seems. I did. I'm not going back. Like like I said, I will go out and get a job if I have to. I don't want to have to, you know, so I'm grateful that like we have the ability to keep doing what we do for a while. You know, but it's done. It's over. It's finito. Anything related is now, you know, and it's a Curious Cat said legend, baby. Ah, I have to let me play you your song, Curious Cat. Wait.
A legend has arrived, one who cuts mountains in two, one who splits apart the seas, one who lifts the sky when it begins to fall, one who tames fire without being burned, one who crossed paths where none existed, one who turns night into dawn, a new legend.
Yes, thank you, Curious Cat. I appreciate you greatly. My nose was so itchy during that. I was just thinking, in the song, and he scratched my nose. Oh, Dawson with the champion for your big elephant.
A champion has stepped
Oh, I love this song.
in. The gate opens, the tier is claimed. Support becomes commitment. This moment is earned. The chat recognizes, stand and acknowledge. A champion has joined.
If you haven't worked it out by now, I don't know how to dance. But thank you very much, Dawson. Woo! It's one of them. It's one of them. So it's a bittersweet day at the same time, you know. When that final, you know, when I was at my last job, and was going through the process of leaving that, right? Like until that door is finally closed for good, there's always that what if, right? Like what is going to happen next? What, blah, 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 right? And it feels like that door is now shut. And it is bittersweet, you know? It is. When I joined the LCU in the first place, Mooch said, now Rastovia pays you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. More than you guys will ever understand. You have no idea. I might get emotional off camera. You know, that might happen on the daily. In a good way. It's weird. I'm a bitch. No, I'm not. Oh my God.
I actually have to run, by the way, because
Thank you,
Rastov's streaming.
Thank you.
At Curious Cat 863 super chatted 134.21. I'm back after my work trip.
I'm glad you got through the work trip safe. I'm glad you get to sleep in your own bed again. I'm just happy to have you back. Oh, awesome. Okay, so the dudes that said ooh is gone. No, there are different sound effects on the different levels starting from 5, 10, 20, 50, and a hundo. The Jaffe one is on the hundo. Oh my God. So today, yeah, look, I went to bed early last night because I feel like I've been staying up too late. Don't talk about the $10. Okay, don't talk about the ooh. We fuck off with that. Mr. Boom Boom Pow still looking for clips and shit to add. It's fine. So I think I've been burning it too hard. I think I've been staying up like till like 4 a.m, you know, working on random crap, and like I need to start sleeping more so that I can be more present, you know. So Shockmouse said, "What's the ooh?" Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Like it's just a silly little sound clip. Don't worry. No, I'm not with the fucking 20 gifted. Dude, I gotta play the 20 gifted song. Where is it?
That's 210 bombs. It's also 4 or 5 bombs. So many lucky members get to sing this song. Can't believe we're so lucky.
Thank you, brother. Get into the Discord. If you are not in the Discord, you only need the base level membership, all right? It's been bumping, it's been popping. Look, I don't like worrying you guys about, you know, leaving and shit like that. I promise I'm not going anywhere, okay? But sometimes I got to make a thumbnail that might be a little ominous because I want you to be curious as to I want you to think, you know? But it's always going to be Jesus Christ. Okay, Overlord said the song has me thinking of a lady slow grinding on me. That's crazy. That's not the intention. No, bro. Okay, thank God I got some time before that shit's about to play. Thank you, Justin. You don't look, bro. We don't have to play that shit. We don't have to play that shit. Some good news. Okay, Mooch said the thumbnail is the end. It dying today. That's not every thumbnail, okay? But that's just standard like YouTube 101, okay? You've got to draw the people in, because the people that are going to show up anyway. You got to get the new peoples in. You know, but it's still like, you know. I fucking hate
At
that.
Outlaw Justin 420 live super chatted 9.99.
Dawson said you've been clickbaiting like crazy. Not intentionally. I think about what I'm going to talk about on the stream and I make a thumbnail relating to it. Dingy said, would you do a call-in or guest host? Maybe. I'm still thinking. I still want to know how because like, you know, I don't know if I want to just have people on just talking about random crap. Have it be specific, you know. Oh my
At
God.
Nomnomog super chatted 13.42.
Oh, you didn't even put a message, Dick. Alex with the 10 gifties as well. All right, we gonna hit everything today.
Someone dropped 10 gifted. That's 2 5 bombs. 10 lucky people get to sing this song. That's 2 5 bombs. 10 people get to sing this song. Thank 'em, spank 'em.
So good. God damn it, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. You promoing the docket team? Dawson said, I'm a sour bitch today. Have a good show. You're all good. It's totally fine. I get it. I have my moments. I have my days. It's all gravy. If you can't feel that way here, where can you feel that way? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. No judgment. I get it. I hate that one too.
At my Boom Boom Pow super chatted 5. Shout out to the Boom Docket team. Had a great 4-hour meeting last night. We have another team meeting tonight at midnight. Guys.
What you doing? Like fucking self promo on my shit, bro? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. Sterling said, good to see you doing well, Rastov. It's nice to see you too. And Dawson also says, shout out to the OGs of Rastovia. That's right. Shout out to everyone that was here day one. I appreciate you all. You know, I want to be able to say shout out to everyone that was here for the first year. That's the next goal, right? We got through a month. All right. We got our final tie cut off. We are now completely outside. Outside, away from all of the craziness. And now we move forward. We focus on the future. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm excited. You know, I am actually excited, you know, because I feel like that level of anxiety. I'm probably going to honestly be, I'm probably going to loop on it a little bit today because like I'm in my feelings about it if I'm being completely honest. you know, it's it is in my feel, like I am in my feelings about it, because like it was a big part of my life, you know, like a lot of you I wouldn't have, you know, had the opportunity to get to know without it. And you know, I'm glad that there's so many, like when I look back on it, right, I'm gonna think about the positive shit, you know, getting to fucking put on a banger show with Billy, you know, making it to the main show, working with Twiggy, which was crazy as shit, you know. I'm gonna focus on all of the good stuff. I'm gonna focus on all of the good shit. I'm not gonna worry about the bad shit when I look back on it. And I think that's important, you know, because I don't want to look back being like, oh, this, you know, it ended like shit, or I had this beef with this person, you know. Like I've written off the people that need to be written off. All right, I know who they are. I don't give a fuck about them anymore. Right? They out of my head. I am not going back. All right. So I don't want you to ever go. I don't want you guys to think I'm ever going to go back, because I really am not. Oh my God. No, I'm not with another fight. You just spoiling me today, man. You just spoiling me today. I'm going to get you.
Dropping the five. If you got one, better thank him. If you didn't, maybe next time. Thank you.
I love it. Dawson said, you will? You really think I promise you I have no desire to go back. I promise. You know? Kat said, remember, everything happens for a reason. That's true. It's not the, like, honestly, it's not the place for me. You know? And I'm not gonna shit on it. Billy, fuck you, Billy said he's coming back tonight. That's not true. Don't screw with my people, motherfucker. All right? I already had to stop them from trying to extract you, because now the fucking other place thinks that I'm trying to manipulate you with my magical words. They actually panic. Don't do that. I'm not coming back. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to. Right? I got to come back and see Sweet Tea? No. Like, I get it, all right? I'm gonna look. It's one of those things. I you know what? Dawson says some of us have legit reasons why we worry and what was done to us. I fully get that. And like, I made the commitment to you guys. All right, I did. I made the commitment to you guys. I think it was whenever I've made it a few times. I would never fuck you guys over and go back. Okay, I promise. If this falls to shit, you will see me flipping burgers at McDonald's before you see me going back. I promise you that. Fucking Voiden. I hate that fucking noise, dude.
At Voidin Super Chatted 10. Excited for your return to LOL Cowballs 2. The search for more money.
And none was found. And none was found. Nicholas also said, Rasty, my gay uncle, much love. Thank you, bro.
At Nomnomog Super Chatted 6.71. Billy, our Discord is open to you. Josh is already in it, come join. I promise we won't try to get you on a stream, totally. Billy,
Stop.
I love you,
we're not
bro.
doing stop. We're not doing that, okay? We're not fucking, dude, you can get me fucking banned again. And Powerage said, seeing Billy in the chat warms the heart. Billy Stover, my guys, bro. If there was ever a dream team, bro. Look, I can't feed into it, because then I'm gonna get accused of fucking poaching Billy, as if he's not, like, you know, in control of his own brain. He ain't even leaving. Dingy said, what if Keem offers you money? No, I'm not motivated by money. I have never been motivated by money. If I was motivated by money, I would have stayed. That's what fuck. Oh, look, you're gonna trigger me. I know that's not what you mean, Dingy, but that's gonna trigger me. Kat said, so proud of you, Rastov. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I was never motivated by money. My only goal was to have my bills paid. That's it. I like everything extra. Sweet. Go get some magic cards, buy some games. Cool. You know, pay off my debts. Sweet. But no. 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 You know what I mean? Weaver said Rastov is motivated by good vibes. Yeah, look, dude, I am motivated by good people. You know, I am motivated by good people. And we have a lot of we have only good people here from what I've seen. You know? So like I have no desire to leave that whatsoever.
At Volkmadvadi super chatted 5. Proving you aren't motivated by money by having you read this.
That feels like bait. Thank you, Volk. I appreciate it. You know, I understand a lot of you feel burned, and that's totally good. It's gonna be okay. I promise. We ever said good vibes come from good people? That's right. That's right. You know, we've got more stuff coming to the website, which is awesome. We've got I got to show you something because we're putting together a team of people to start collecting information. All right. If you want to join Pulse, okay, which is the professional unit for lead and source evaluation, all right, which involves clipping streams, finding stories, and hunting the truth, you got to contact myself or Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Don't just watch out. All right. This is the future. Okay, we're going to be looking for a team. We're going to be putting together a team. And it's going to be collecting shit for us to cover on stream. Clips from a bunch of random stuff. I have watched the most wholesome videos today. I can't really play them much because like it's going to make me cry. But I hate you, bro. Fuck off with that shit.
At Nomnomog super chatted 13.42. Ooh woo.
Kane's Corner, welcome to Elite. Okay, bro, I need to talk to you, Kane, at some point because I want to play your game on a gaming channel. I do. I've been thinking about this for a while. It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. So Freedom Tower Studio said Rastov looks really good in a suit. Yum yum. I kid, bro. Come on, man. Don't make it weird. Don't make it fucking weird. Not in front of Kane that just joined. Not in front of Kane that just joined, bro. Don't make it weird with me looking good. I do look good in a suit, though. I do. I can't lie. I kind of just look good in general. No, I don't. I don't have this ego. You guys have done this to me, okay? You guys have done this to me. I was watching these wholesome videos today, okay? I didn't know they did this. They have these adoption days. Where they let the dog, like where basically it's got all the dogs like over one side of a building room, outside area, whatever, and then all the people sitting in chairs on the other side, and basically they let the dog pick who they want to get adopted by. So like I kept having these things just show up constantly. You know, they kept like these videos. I just kept watching these videos of these dogs just like picking these people and like having them just like fucking ball. And I'm like, I was like, I have to stream in like 20 minutes. Why am I watching this? This is fucking me over. You know, like, and there was this, the most wholesome ones is this tiny little cute puppy like walks up to this big fucking huge dude and he just breaks down crying. And I was like, I feel you, man. I would be the same way. This shit's killing me. So like I was watching a bunch of those getting all emotional before I did the stream, and I was like, oh my god, no, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this now. You know, and then there was this tiny little woman, and this massive dog just fucking like jumps on her and like knocks her over, and everyone's like, oh, everyone starts crying. Like, it's crazy. If you haven't watched these adoption day videos with the dogs, you have to, if you want to just feel good, just go watch these videos. It's going to make you cry, okay? If you have any kind of soul or heart, okay? I'm telling you, I was like, I feel good today. I got a good sleep. I woke up feeling awesome. I have good energy. And I'm watching these videos just like blubbering like a little baby. I'm thinking about it now, man. It's making me all misty-eyed, man. This shit's crazy. The little baby puppet dog going and picking a big gentle giant, and he's like breaking down crying. I couldn't, man. I couldn't do it. You know, there's a lot of feel-good stuff out there at the moment, you know. There's a lot of pain in the world, but there's also a lot of feel-good stuff to kind of take your mind off it. And that's what I want this place to be, you know. That's why I redid the intro. That's why I redid the intro like animation stuff, because this I didn't write an intro song. I just wrote a regular song, and then I made that the intro. You know, because that like I was like, what? How do sitcoms do it? They have a specific song, and then they put that to the, you know. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it that way. But I feel good today. I feel really good today. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. Very grateful. You know, it's one of those reflective days. And I think it's important to have reflection days all the time. Mooch said, now the entire Discord is going to be begging you to get a dog again. You act like they stopped. Nobody stopped. They constantly asking me to get a dog. But you know what? And I can't believe that we've actually had some of these purchased already. But I have to talk about the merch, because we do have some merch.
At Voidin Super Chatted 5. Sometimes you need to be reminded. Perfect is the enemy of good. Sometimes good enough is good enough. Saluting face emoji.
That is 100% true. There is a song by my favorite band called Sonata Arctica, and the song is called "Good Enough Is Good Enough." It hits me. It hits me every single time, you know. And there's a phrase from where I used to work, right? And you know how they say practice makes perfect? They changed that, you know, and they said practice makes proper. You know, so once we started, you know, thinking about it that way, things became a lot better. Important poll in the Discord. Make sure to vote. What is this important poll in the Discord? Let me see. Should Rastov get a dog? Yes or yes? Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Look, if I ever get a dog, all right, we'll try and go to one of those adoption days. Or you can watch me cry in public. Let me see. So on our website, okay, Rastov.co, there's a shop section, okay, right up here next to Discord and this one time and that sort of thing, where the newest merch that we have out is the Rastov's Ooh Wonderful t-shirt and Rastov's Ooh Wonderful mug. Not to mention the Thirst Trap calendar, which I've been told has started showing up. And the calendar is a lot bigger than I thought. When I know I chose the A3 size. I kind of forgot how big an A3 piece of paper was. Because how often do you see an A3 piece of paper? You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's kind of big. It's pretty large. It's A3. Yeah, it's pretty big. So if you want to get one, we still have the promo code UWU15 for 15% off any orders currently. So that's a thing. That's definitely a thing there. Yeah. So if you bought one, you're probably gonna want some space for it, because it's kind of big. Mooch said, I respect your self-exploitation game. No, it's just very easy to manipulate me. Okay, and that's what they did. They manipulated me. Every day we want a calendar. Every day we want a calendar. I'm like, no. Every day we want a calendar. And eventually, yeah, bro, I made it. You've never heard of A3? Like A4 piece of paper is like that big, right? A3's like way bigger. Yeah, it's a big boy. It's a big boy for a big boy. You know, it's a big boy for a big boy. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, I just saw a screenshot. Mr. Boom Boom Pow saying, "Notice how he smiles while looking at his own merch. Dude loves himself too much." Excuse me, you got something you want to say to me, brother? You got something you want to say to me? Seth Look said the calendar should have been life size and also a body pillow. Damn. Freedom Tower Studio said, I posted a poll in the Discord. Please vote. Cats. Rastov should get another cat. You want me to, dude, I already have 2 cats. I'm trying to stop Mrs. Rastov from getting a 3rd one. Because, dude, okay, dude, I don't want to, this is not going to turn into like a fucking sappy pet show, but it might. Dude, we saw these like cute little white cats. Little fluffies. Mr. Boom Boom Pow said, love yourself, twin. Motherfucker. I will have my revenge on Mr. Boom Boom Pow. I will. This guy has gotten too big for his britches, okay? Too goddamn big for his britches. Mooch said, everyone does need 3 cats, though. I mean, do you? This Friday, we will be having another drinking fun time stream because fuck it, I'm my own boss now. I decide what I do. You know, I got. If I want to take a day off, I can take a day off, but it ain't gonna happen. That's the problem. I don't take enough days off, probably. But on Friday, we're gonna be having a little hangout, little party. Maybe I'll let some call-ins happen. Maybe. Do you want call-in? Do you want people to call in? Do you want me to have someone to bounce off and talk to all the time? Do you? Is that what you want? Is that what you really want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Seth Look said, when are we getting a line of D&D Rastov minis? Bro. I don't know if my little nerd heart could handle that. Honestly, dude, if I was a miniature of myself, that shit would be great. Am I going to sing for donos again? Probably. Dude, I can't believe I did that. That shit was... I went back and listened to that and I was like, oh, dude. You should not touch alcohol. Dawson said, how much for a confession? As long as it triggers the TTS, we'll take you over to the confessional booth. You know, we'll take you over to confessional and we'll hear your confession. As always, it's any time. Volk said, I think call-ins from Discord could be an interesting segment. I want to make sure that anyone calling in is trustworthy, okay? Because you never know. I've heard of people having their channels taken down for some dodge shit, so you got to be trustworthy to be dragged in, which means someone probably has to know you. And I mean, I have to already know you, or if you're new, you have to be known by probably me or my mods or something like that. But most of you I know anyway. So Freedom Tower Studio said, I'd love to call in. You trust me, right? I mean, maybe. Nom said you could trust Boom Boom for a call in, bro. That guy. Mr. Boom Boom Pow, I don't know if I want him. You know, he tried to hack my gaming channel, by the way. You know, he tried to do that. He was like, oh, bro, just give me your gaming channel login. I'll play for you. I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to take my gaming channel. Bro wants 2 gaming channels for himself. So he's like, yeah, I'll take yours. Dude literally tried to fucking hack me. Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Now he's Ellen me, see, because I've exposed his little fucking scam. Oh.
At Dawson O super chatted 19.99. Confession, I secretly hate PPA and wish they would leave. Only the OGs get love. Sorry.
Thank you. I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes in life, things happen and they impact us in different ways. We choose to make ourselves vulnerable in situations, and the outcome of being vulnerable is people can hurt you, and takes a lot of time to rebuild that. And I feel that, and you know, I respect you for sharing it. I think we got this. We are going to make sure that this is a safe space for everybody. All right? Everybody. But we got to do it together. So I appreciate you being vulnerable again, sharing that. We got this. We got this. I didn't want to make a joke out of that. I didn't want to make a joke out of that one. Badger Cat said, I hate them too. Well, you know, that's the thing, you know, eventually that's what happens, right? It's, everyone comes to something to see what's going on. Some people want to go see if there's anything they can report back. And then what happens is the people just eventually disappear. And the real ones are the ones that are left behind. That's why when people have come to me and said, oh, your views are down. Ha ha ha, you're cooked. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if the people that don't want to watch aren't here anymore. I care about the people that are here. I care about the people that stay. You know, I care about the people that want to be here. You know, if you want to be one of those people, feel free. You have all the opportunity in the world to become a part of it. You do. But if you're just here to try and fucking find a gap in the armor, or to find some crumb of information you can go take to somebody so that you can fucking gargle deep, then it's not the place for you. You ain't gonna find it. And I get it. The thing is like, Dawson has been vulnerable and she's sharing how she feels, but she is not the only person that feels this way. I get messages from people, you know, with concerns often. I get it. I ain't never gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. If you feel a certain way, let me know. It's important to me, you know. I can't make things better if I don't know that they're wrong in the first place. You know what I mean? And that's why that's why I'd prefer to build a community rather than a fan base. And maybe that's the wrong way to do it. I don't care. That's my way. That's how I want to do it. Mooch said, I stay out of your DMs, saving that for something catastrophic. Oh God, that means that if you ever DM me, I'm a panic when I see it. You know? It's fine. We might.
At Volkmadvadi super chatted 5. Wasn't a bait post earlier. Just trying to be funny. I guess that is hard to read through text.
Well, I get you now. I get you now. Yeah. We can definitely have a conversation though later if you would like to, Dawson. I'm totally open to that. Somebody versus nobody said, I can make something better by saying happy birthday is much better than anything else. It's not my birthday, right? You know that. You know that. Mateo, been a member for a month, said, sup, Rastov. What's up, Mateo? Thank you. Dude, this is one of the things I was most excited for, was after a month, everybody's like message. Because you get a free member message every month, right? So feel free to send them through. I read them out, you know. That's one of the things I was excited for. Nom Nom said, I feel awkward not being an OG now. What do you mean? You were like the first one here. I think you were the first or second one here. What do you mean? You're like one of the OGists. What do you mean? Mr. Boom Boom House said Nom Nom is a G. That's right. I think what I'm gonna do.
At
Oh my
Weaver
God.
TSI super chatted 5. We are a dedicated community of cultists, not fans. We're a family of cultists.
No.
Long live Rastovia.
Look. Just because I did a test one time, which was would I make a good cult leader, and it came out yes, does not mean that we're in a cult now. Twisted Puppet member for a month said, I'm always an OG. It's literally in my name. See, that's how you get around it. That's how you get around it. Rastovia is not a cult. We're just a gathering of people. Okay? Look, we discussed the cult stuff a while ago. It's not us. Seth Look said the real OGs had subbed to Rastovs and Dragons, but who's counting? See, that's a real flex, all right? If you watch me open dice, man, you're like realer than the real ones. Dude, I want to open some dice so bad. I wish I had some. Cause dude, you have no idea how beautiful these dice can be, right? I don't think I've ever shown. I should show you at some point. Right? I have a bunch of like gemstone dice. I have these really like beautiful tiger's eye. Oh my god, bro! Like they're actually like they're so nice. You just don't want to play with them. Then she said, "What about the pamphlets?" Cactus guy member for a month said, "Long live Rastovia for the cult. We ain't no cult. No, this is not okay. It's a funny joke, but we ain't no cult. Okay." Fairy Tale said, "Show us, dude." Where is it? Okay, look, I will show you my dice bag, and these are just the ones that I play with, okay? Okay, this is a dice bag, all right, and inside there are 3 full actual dice bags, okay? And these are just, so I have them sorted into gemstones, plastic, what the fuck? What just happened? I know, Slender. What the fuck? This is crazy. I got 50 gifted memberships. What? I gotta play the song. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
That was 50 gifted members. That's insane. You are amazing. Thank them if you got one. Drop them if you got them. Praise them in the chat.
I'm about to finish.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Kevin James!
What? Okay, bro, this is crazy. This what? Nah, that ain't. Okay, like you know what? Fuck it. All right, whatever.
That was 50 gifted members. That's insane.
That ain't. Is that
amazing.
real? Is that real?
If you got one, drop them if you
We'll find out.
Praise them in the chat.
I'm about to finish.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Kevin James!
This is insane. What?
That was done!
Is that shit real? Is that shit real? That's crazy. What? Is that shit real? that blows my fucking mind, dude. That like, oh, look. You recognize all the names? Yeah, I know, right? Seeing all the names, get the memberships. You're like, oh, yep, what's up? I knew you were watching the whole time. Oh my God. Thank you very much. That's crazy. What the fuck? I don't know what to say about that, man. Mr. Boom Boom House said we got a snipe kick. Stop. You guys like, I don't know why you want to fucking like whack the hornet's nest, man. Oh, what the fuck? That shit, that blows my mind. That shit real? That shit real? Thank you. This is a fucking thank you, man. Like, what the fuck? Thank you. That's crazy. Oh my God. I'm blown away. You can join the Discord with those memberships. Yes. Oh. Mouthsaw has been a member for a month. Said, "Hell yeah, we're an army. We're an army of peaceful people." Also, best monster choice, dude. It's actually so good. The Mango Loco. I'm blown. I don't know what to do now. I guess, shit. How you guys doing? I'm fucking. Man, I'm blown away, man. Thank you. That's crazy. Oh, so that happened. We're having a nice day, and we're all just straight chilling. Oh man, what the fuck? This is some crazy work, man. This is some crazy work. I was gonna show you dice. I mean, it would take me a bit, like, because I'd have to get that camera all set up to be able to show you them properly. Otherwise, they won't come through properly here. I'd have to set this up, but I can do that. I'll set it up at some point. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. So, fuck, I don't know what to talk about now. That shit's crazy. Monkey Gaming tips. Remember for a month said, love the streams. Keep it up. Name the dog Sparky. Okay, that's a good name for a dog. We definitely we definitely love a good dog. Name Sparky. Oh, the love thirst. Hold on 1 second. Fucking dickhead. All right, hold on. Oh, dick. Okay. Yeah, if you guys could hit the like button, that would help me out tremendously. Some good news. The gaming channel is only 500 watch hours away from monetization, which is really, really exciting. I didn't expect us to get there that quickly. Seth said Rastov is fibbing. He doesn't actually have any dice. Hold on. I have something. Hold on. All right, this has just been sitting around, okay? This hasn't been put in anything, but I don't even know. You're not even going to be able to see them, but these are special, like, metal dart kind of dice. Is it gonna focus if I... Yeah, look at that. They're very cool. They make noise. They're very differently shaped. All right, I love this kind of shit. This is my jam. I love me some dice, baby. One day we'll do an actual dice thing. There's videos on the channel anyway, I'm pretty sure. Or did I might have privated some of those. The love, it distracts me. It distracts me from what we need to talk about. Although I feel like I did talk about everything that we needed to talk about. So no, they're still up. All right, good. Well, you guys can go watch some dice videos. You can see a lot of the stuff that I pulled out and shit like that. Is that something you'd be interested in actually watching me do again? Not all the time, but like every now and then. Would you like to see like a fucking dice opening? Because some of them are beautiful, man. Like even if you don't like dice, just the quality of some of them, it would be very cool to actually do some of those openings. I think that would be pretty awesome. High Lifeform Studios is like dice. How did I know you would show up if I mentioned dice? How did I know? I feel like I have more. Like I always have the big sparkly chunk on my desk because this is fun to just play with. You know, so I always have dice around. Could be fun for the gaming channel, but I mean, like, you know. It's not really gaming. It's more of, you know, collectibles and stuff. You'd love to watch me open magic cards? Dude. One day you might get to watch magic card openings somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. I got to stop getting... Fucking dick. I'm getting goddamn text messages telling me not to get distracted. Fuck you, dick. I know you... So, one of the things I wanted to ask, and I wanted to know if you guys would be interested in this at all, and it would probably take a little bit of time to get together. Powerhead said, I heard dice from the other side of the house. And Kane's Corner said, Magic the Gathering openings only on Rastov's OF. I don't know about that. Would you guys like to see sort of like a highlight reel or a highlight thing from my time in the LCU, right? Where we go back and look at some of the good moments, you know? Somebody posted in the Discord the clip of Billy gaslighting himself the other day, and I was crying. right? Him gaslighting himself when we were doing our lists was just like one of the fucking funniest moments. You know, I don't think, like, I don't want to do like any of the drama shit, but like, it could be like first appearance, like shit like that. All the funny moments, you know. I don't know if that's something you're interested in. We could look at it maybe. Mousesword said, "Nah, don't use their content." I mean that's why I'm asking, right? That's why I'm asking. I don't know. It's been requested a couple of times. I feel like maybe I haven't decided, but I figured I would ask. I figured I would ask to see what you guys think about it, you know. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of funny shit that we could watch, but also like maybe it's a good thing to just leave it in the past and focus on making good stuff, you know. Dingy said leave it there. Yeah, you know, like I don't know, but I want to know what you think. We'll call it a greatest hits stream. Greatest hits. All right. Greatest hit stream. Do you want one? Yes or no? All right. Now, just because if everyone says yes, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it. I just want to see, like, it's a pulse check, basically. Make it a members only. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something that's been requested a few times, and I figured I would ask you guys, you know. Not Miguel said I would have liked your reaction to the Kingsman Marvel Rivals drama. I haven't actually. I've seen videos pop up, but I haven't actually watched that yet. But that's why I want my pulse team. All right, I want the pulse check team, so that we could start getting shit that we could talk about. You know. Raza Game said leave it for a 1-year anniversary of leaving the LC. Dude, you know what? That's probably a better idea. Yeah. Again, like it was just a thought, just an idea, honestly. That people have been asking for, and I was like, do more people feel this way? Because I don't know. I'm undecided on it, honestly. But I think, you know, this is a good opportunity as well today to kind of actually just leave it there. You know. Dawson said it's all dudes on the team. On what team? What do you mean it's all dudes on the team? What team is it all dudes on? What you mean? You got to be more specific. I don't know what team you mean. If you mean the Pulse team, at the moment, it's just me and boom. He my guy.
At Nomnomog super chatted 6.71. Just so you know. This one-time story feature is cool. Submit some stories. I built some cool visual effects when you submit one. Smiley face emoji.
It is, that is very true. Nom Nom did a fucking banging job. On this one time on the website. And Doug Savannah's been a member for a month, said 1 month down, 11 more to go. Many more after that. Okay, Pookie. Stop. I don't like Pookie. But they tried to call me Stud Muffin today. I don't like that. These weird nicknames. It just got to stop at some point, bro. Like, Mr. Boom Boom Power said, favorite D&D stat? I like con and charisma. Yeah, usually charisma. Intelligence is a good one. Dawson said your intro, your pulse team, docket team. Okay, all right. The intro was based on who sent Mr. Boom Boom Pow their stuff. Did you send something to Mr. Boom Boom Pow to get an intro? Because if you did, I put you in there. But you got to send it to him so he can make you. And then you will be in the intro, okay? It's just the dudes were just so excited to get into to be a part of the running intro, you know? No, not Pookie Muffin. Let's not do Pookie Muffin. Dawson said I wasn't asked. I put it in the chat. Okay? I added everybody. You were just too busy. Weaver said, I like charisma mainly because I try to fuck everything. Jesus Christ. Alex said, waiting for my avatar to be made. I actually just got sent your the image for yours. Like like maybe 20 minutes ago, so I'll be able to set that up afterwards. And again, if anyone wants to be in the intro, a part of this cool little animated thing, you just, you know, you be a champion or a legend, and we'll put you in there. All right, running with the crew, running through all of the different videos, the different themes and shit. I love it. I want to add more backgrounds to it too, so that you're running through the rain, and like I want one where maybe there's a rain feature that's going on. I don't know. I think it would be very cool to carry it on. Nom Nom said, "Why does Mr. Boom Boom look so concerned in it?" I don't know. He's I'm pressuring him into giving me money. Is basically what I'm doing. I put him in there specifically so he would have to upgrade, otherwise he's scamming me. So Badger Cat said all the dudes were excited to get into the stud muffin dice. They jumped so fast to be in the intro. Come on. You guys and your fucking, I swear to God. Yeah, look, yeah, I'm telling you, you got to upgrade now, all right? Don't scam me. You can't scam me, sir. No scams here, buddy. No scams here. What I do want to know, though, what is really important to me, okay, is one's in the chat if you've purchased any merch and it's been delivered to you, because I want to know. I want to know what the quality is like, okay? Because like I got the, I got the phone case. I got the phone case show up. You know, I've been using the other phone case, and the quality of this is great. But I want to know if you've received stuff and if the quality is good. Okay, so a bunch of you have bought some merch. You have to tell me, okay? You got to let me know when you get it if it's good. Justin said it is good. Dawson's still waiting. Yeah, I have. The thing is I ordered everything before I fucking released it. And the only thing that's arrived for me is the goddamn fucking phone cases. And there's, I think there's the hoodie and the polo shirt that's in the post at the moment. The rest of it's still on its way, you know? So I don't know what it's weird what gets sent and what doesn't. So hopefully the rest of it gets sent soon. Should be here by the 3rd of February, I guess. And I'll be able to tell you how good my own shit is. You would think that I would be able to like tell you it's good before you got it, but most of you got it anyway.
At Mouth Sores super chatted 4.99. I'm still waiting for a Pookie pillow.
Dude, we don't need a Pookie pillow, man. Seth Look said Space Girl for the Rocks glass. Yeah, dude, the Rocks glass is very cool. I need to order some more stuff. You guys don't want a body pillow. How many calendars have sold? Too many. Too many calendars have sold. 12 fucking calendars have sold. That's crazy. That's actually insane. It is, yeah. Most people have bought mugs. Yeah, most people, like, the mug is like the most purchased thing so far, but the calendar has fucking 12 of you sickos got the goddamn calendar. You're not a sicko. You just have good taste. I get it. I take it back. Look, it's gonna be okay. All right, we're gonna keep putting merch out. Now, just a reminder that the Band Gang stuff is gonna leave on the 1st of April. Fucking February. Why'd I say April? You know, so if you want the Band Gang hashtag Band Gang shirt or the hashtag Band Gang hat, you need to get that shit now. And remember, Uwu 15 for 15% off. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on at the moment. I'm starting to feel like I should boycott X, right? I talked about it a little bit yesterday. I'm just not I don't know. I just don't fucks with that website now, right? Like I don't mess with it. It's weird. It's just too much. It's just like even today, right? Like I clicked on X for a second because I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go post up that the stream's on. And it was literally just fucking porn everywhere. I'm like, dude, and it's not like everywhere, but like it's every now and then there's a post that's just like, and it was some movie porn. Like it was, I think it was like a Korean movie of some dude like blasting this chick through the sky. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why that shit is on here. So I think I'm just going to avoid it, right? And the thing is, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's the best way to get your streams and shit out there. I think I'm going to have to find a different way, honestly, because it's just not for me. It's not for me. And I don't know where that video came from. I think it was from a movie. Dude literally like fucking using his thrusts to like fucking propel them through the sky. I'm like, and all the soldiers are like watching, like, it's just weird. You like Blue Sky? What is Blue Sky? What is Blue Sky? I don't know what that is. You might, if that's a way to communicate stuff with people, then then maybe I have to try that. Yeah, I know that. Like, don't ask me where it came from. I don't know. It's an X alternative. We'll have to check that out then, and hopefully that works better. Facebook, if you have one. No, I shut that shit down. No, not Blue Sky. Mr. Boom Boom Pow, why not Blue Sky? What is wrong with Blue Sky? You got to tell me. It's a blue. Okay, all right. Like, so half of you were saying Blue Sky is good. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to Google it. Why is Blue Sky bad? Is Blue Sky good or bad? Blue Sky is generally considered a positive growing alternative to X, offering similar ad-free experience, better user control, yet faces criticism for having politically homogeneous echo chamber vibe at times, lacking effective moderation. Its popularity stems from its decentralized nature, fast growth, focus on user-selected algorithms, making it feel like old Twitter. Right. It's full of toxic people. You want MySpace? Liberal Twitter? Okay. Why is it so complicated? Why does everything have to devolve into politics, though? Like, fucking hell. It's so annoying, right? Like, everything ends up being fucking political. So does that mean that the people that like it are liberal and the people that don't like it aren't? Like, I don't. To be honest, I don't really give a shit about what party you fucking support. Or it doesn't matter to me. Makes no difference to my life. What is the downside of Blue Sky? Still small. I love how it's like it's got a small, a small audience of only 25 million active users. 25 million is small? Nah, bro. That shit's crazy. That's 25 million people. That's 25 million goddamn people. That's not a small amount of people. Oh, Mr. Boom Boom Pound told me why it's really bad. Okay. After 4chan got taken down, a lot of people from there went there apparently. Okay. Well, let's. Okay, so the search for somewhere to post our streams continues. We're gonna have to figure something out. God damn it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, all right? ChatGPT has not steered me wrong so far. I need a platform to promote my streams. What would you recommend? Watch the first one be X. Let's see. Let's see. What do you think it's going to say? Discord's first. Okay. Then it says X. Okay. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Reddit, Facebook groups, Spotify. Interesting. Not even a Blue Sky ain't even on there. Yeah, I might see what's his name over there. Bro, I think he's streaming on Twitch. Nom Nom said Discord is full of 4chan people. I mean, some Discords are. Not mine. Yeah, see, dude, I don't know, man. That's the thing, right? Like, people are like, use TikTok, but then I heard that thing on TikTok about how they, like, when you fucking sign up for it, that you give them the rights to use your likeness and shit like that. It's just, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why is everything so complicated? Why is it like... Why? Maybe Reddit? I don't know. Reddit's not toxic, right, guys? What about Threads? You guys know much about Threads? Because, like, Threads is Instagram adjacent, right? Threads equals Instagram equals Facebook. I mean... Bro, I don't know. I don't like. I guess I'm staying on fucking X, I suppose, and I'll just deal with the porn. Like, you know what? Fine. We're just gonna have to watch like a Korean man rail his girlfriend across the sky. Okay, sure. That's just what we're gonna. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to keep watching this goddamn video while I try and put my shit out there. Okay, and pray that if I ever click on it while I'm live, it never fucking. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. I ain't going back to Facebook because Facebook is too, like, you know, close to knowing people, right? Or do we just rely on YouTube for letting this shit get out there? Outsanity said, I think I seen that video. Did it look like feudal Japan? Yeah, maybe it was Japanese. Maybe it was actually it's a classic clip. It might be that. He was literally railing her across the sky. It like if I can't show you, obviously, but, you know, it's probably not that difficult to find. We'll have to figure something out, all right? Because at some point, we're gonna have to try and figure out how to grow in different ways. But for now, like, I'm happy with YouTube just trying to grow on its own, you know. Mooch said, no, you need to be promoting on at least one other platform than YouTube. I guess we're sticking with X for now. And just hoping and praying. Like Superman Sterling. It was dude, it was a weird clip. Like, he throws her around and like it's a whole thing. Like, you could probably look it up. You could probably look it up and find it, honestly. But it's yeah, it's just a weird clip. It's just a weird clip, okay? It's not indicative of the shit that I watch, okay? Stick with it. Try OnlyFans. Okay. No! We might.
At Nomnomog super chatted 6.71. Chat be like, blue sky, cross mark emoji, Reddit, cross mark emoji, X, cross mark emoji, Instagram, cross mark emoji, Threads, cross mark emoji, YouTube, cross mark emoji, Internet, cross mark emoji. Let's just delete the internet and start
Bro,
again.
for real. You know, I get it, right? I get it. It's wipe it. Start from scratch. We go again. Dingy said you should think about Kick as a backup. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's weird because I was thinking about Kick as a backup and then Twitch for gaming. I don't know, bro. It's complex. We'll figure it out. Sterling said the internet needs a sweat lodge for real. Fucking true. Mooch said that made me miss black hand finger point down. Dude, we definitely don't need fucking emoji spam of like I feel like I have been given PTSD from all of that emoji spam. Though I will say one of the funniest ones, right? I'm gonna have to say it was myself with the kick scooter. You know the funniest part about that kick scooter thing? I didn't know that's what it said. I was honestly just donoing at the time to just spam scooter. not kick scooter. Aaron is not undead, said Corn Hub. I don't know. I've seen some of the stuff on there. It's not that great. Oh, man. Look, and then maybe if that does happen, you know, maybe you guys can expose me for it at some point. I don't know. Some fake ass motherfuckers is what it is. Some fake ass motherfuckers. You know, we're definitely not going to Corn Hub, okay? Well, now it's fuck Scooter. Oh, man. I don't know. So I guess, all right, I guess the search for somewhere to go continues. Irish Maniac, welcome to Elite. Welcome to Elite. Dude, we've had a fuckload of members today. This is awesome. It'll be nice to get a like little injection of people into the Discord. I'm excited for that. Hopefully we don't have to ban anybody. That would suck, but you know, if we did, you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Nom Nom said, "Did you know 4chan came from a Japanese website called 2chan?" Really? Is that true? Alex said, yes, fuck Scooter, saying that you stole me away from Bus. That dude, that's the crazy thing, man. Like, you don't own viewers. It just like this is gonna trigger me and fucking send me off on a goddamn tangent that I don't want to go back down. But you don't own viewers. You just don't. Like, the idea that, yeah, it's going to send me down a fucking rabbit hole of shit I don't want to talk about anymore. But it's, Dawson said, you didn't steal viewers. We are free people. Yeah. That's kind of my point. Like, you got, like, you know, you like who you like. You watch what you want. You support what you want to support. It's very simple. You know? It blows my mind. Nom Nom said Boogie probably thinks you stole me. I mean, he tried to say he tried to say I ruined Billy's mental health. I mean, again, that's a rabbit hole I don't want to go back down. I hate how easy it is to trigger me with some of this shit. Because and if I was more tired, right? I would probably have gone down the last rabbit hole, and I would probably just go that one. Brouhaha said Bus was only good when Rastov was on it. Well, I mean, a lot of shows were only good when I was on it. I'm just a nice, personable guy. You know, I don't understand why people like watching me. I don't, you know, but I'm grateful that you do, so I'm going to keep doing it. You know, it's nice. It's a good feeling. It feels great. Alex said, do it. Go down the rabbit hole. Bro, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole though, because like, I always get in fucking trouble when I go down the rabbit hole. Don't want to go down the rabbit hole. Misanthrope Man said, I had a Rule 34 Discord group and Rastov poached all of them. Yeah. I wish I didn't. Okay, I regret that one. Rasta Game said, people watch you because you aren't fake. But the funny thing is that I get spun into being fake. Look, again, like people have multiple emotions. And people have multiple fucking, like, the thing is, right? You could be the happiest guy or gal yesterday, okay? Nothing could go wrong, and today you could just wake up feeling like shit. It's just life. Like sometimes, my default setting is just like friendly, right? My default setting is positive, but that doesn't mean I can't be a fucking negative dickhead sometimes. I'm human. Shit happens. You know, I seen some shit. But, you know, if I have a bad day, that doesn't mean that I'm a fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how, like, you know, that's like how it feels. You like sometimes you get labeled, you know, it's if you veer off the path, then all of a sudden you weren't real to begin with. It's like, well, actually, I was never the one that said I was on that path. I've always just been myself. Dawson said, how are you all getting those high-ass scores? I swear these fuckers are cheating, okay? Because I've now tried like 3 different times to get myself on that leaderboard, and I can't. I actually can't. Like, I was so mad before, bro. Before the stream, I'd been watching these like wholesome dog videos, right? Picking their owners, which again, go watch them if you're in those moods. And then I'm like, I'll just play a game of pachinko, right? And I get absolutely smoked. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I didn't even finish the game. I didn't even finish the goddamn game. You'll have to forgive me. I'm going to drink another energy drink. Beaver Nug said you have to send 5 balls every time. I mean, that might be a way to do it. I don't know. Look, Nom Noms, I want you to give me 100k points and put me at the top of the leaderboard, okay? I don't care. I'm fine. Is that my second or third? I only ever have 2 max, okay? Kind of gets me through the day. Cuz I work I spend a lot of time doing stuff, you know. Magic Cat said Rastov isn't morally corrupt. LCU isn't for him. I mean, it's not everybody there sucks. Okay, there's some good people there, you know, and it gives some people that would have never otherwise had a chance, and that's a good thing, you know. But there's also some people that should never be given a chance that have a chance, and I get it. But hey, we were there, we tried it, it just didn't work, we left, it's fine. We move on. Colgrave said 2 energy drinks a day are safe, better than Glammy's monster obsession. Bro. Yeah, look, Nom Nom, top of the board, man. 100k. I tell you what, you can make it 99,999, right? Right, that's fine. Yeah, I'm the boss. I don't give a fuck. I cheat. I'll cheat on some pachinko. I need to be the best. Dawson said, I only love Billy from over there. Billy, come hither. Yeah, we have to try and entice Billy to come on over, okay? We'll try and entice him together. All right. It's like, you want some. Come get some. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. Shit. I didn't realize that would show you guys the scar that I have on my fucking knee from when I fell over. Oh, it was a very bad fall. I've never felt like that before. Okay. Do you think that would get him to come over, though? Do you think that would entice him? No, we don't have our TTS gift. Fuck off. We're not putting that up there. There's no way. There's no way. That's diabetes. That's not diabetes. I do not have diabetes, okay? All right, I'm actually a healthy fat man, okay? My doctor told me. My doctor was mad because he was expecting me to not be healthy. Do not clip it, okay? We're trying to get Billy, not Sweet Tea. You don't know what he likes. Maybe he likes my chunky thighs. Okay? You don't know. Him and I, like this. You know what the crazy thing is, like, him getting spun as this, like, crazy manipulative gaslighting motherfucker just blows my mind. He was also the first person everyone used to go to for help, too. They needed help on their show. They'd go to him. He would jump up on their show just to help them out. It's weird how people just turn, It's fucking, it's gross. Honestly, it's gross. It's gross how people just fucking like that. Act like you just were the biggest piece of shit the whole time. I just don't like it. I can't deal with that. You know, Misanthrope Man said, I do have diabetes. Most notable symptom on my is my wounds on my legs never healing. No, this is a scar. Like, this is an actual scar. It's not a... Kane said, who just tuned in? I'm just talking about, like, you know, all the people that used to ask Billy for help and all the people he helped out and then they fucking flip on him. You know? It's just sad. I straight up can't deal with that shit, right? Daisy Jones said, war plus the prize is Billy. I mean, look, I just need to make it very clear. We have not tried to actually steal Billy. Well, I haven't. You guys might have. I haven't. Okay. He is my friend. And the idea that I want my friend to be unemployed is stupid. Right? Would I, like, if he left of his own accord, would I work with him in a heartbeat? Am I trying to get him to leave? No. All right? Because just because we friends does not mean I'm trying to make himself unemployed.
At Alex Torres 0617 super chatted 10. We will send the Rastovian SEAL teams to retrieve Billy. Just give us the order, King Rastov.
No, we're not trying to extract him, okay? Look, he is a very strong-headed dude. You know, he got himself, right? He got himself. You know, it's totally fine, right? I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not gonna pretend that I would that I wouldn't be fucking excited if he did leave, right? I would. I'd be very excited because the opportunity to work with him again would be fucking awesome. But that doesn't mean that I want him to leave, right? Like it's his job. He has 2 shows. He makes money to live off of that. You know, when you leave, nothing's guaranteed. So I don't want him to be fucking unemployed. You know, he seems unhappy, Sterling. Yeah, he does. Right? Probably because he used to be the guy that everyone went to, and now he's the guy that everyone tries to take a fucking piece out of to make money. It's fucked up. Mooch said, yeah, then you could have a new show called Smelly Balls or Sweaty Balls. Look, it would probably just be a show about 2 dudes pretending they aren't gay for each other. Okay? We'll call it Beards. How about that? All right, we'll just call it Beards. Unwashed balls. Nah. See, the thing is, we obviously wouldn't rip off anything from the LC. Balls 2, Electric Boogaloo is crack up. Seth said he was unhappy on Drunken Peasants too. Billy can take care of himself. Yeah, of course he can. Like, the idea that, like, I have the ability to manipulate him in any way is crazy. Like, he's a very smart guy. He's a very smart dude, you know? 2 non-gays. The fats. Yeah, the thing is if, and it may never happen. He may never leave, right? I'm not going to try and push him to leave. I won't do that. But if he chooses to leave on his own, right? Of course. I'm not going to lie and say, no, I wouldn't work with him, because I would. I had the best time working with him. He's fucking delightful. You know, the idea that he's this massive piece of shit, I mean, can be. I mean, everyone can be. But he was like and the idea that, like, this is one thing that actually, I'm going to talk about this, okay? The idea that he's lazy, right? The idea that he doesn't do anything is insane to me, right? Because I'll give you my own personal experience, right? I'll give you my own personal experience of working with him on balls. Did he give the ideas for the AI slop and stuff like that? No. Did he make them? No. Neither did I, right? But the thing is, he's got something that a lot of these people don't have, and that's the ability to just fucking go, right? The ability to just be fucking on, be funny, you know, be witty, hold a conversation, change a conversation. Like, it's the easiest person I've ever, like, out of every fucking, like, host that I ever worked with, he is the easiest one to work with by a fucking huge mile. Massive mile. And the thing is, it's not just the fact that he's an entertainer. It's the fact that he is, if I'm having an off day, bro will pick it up. He will pick it up for me. It was honestly delightful. And everyone's like, oh, you're a fucking glazer. Like, sure, you call me a glazer. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, he pulled me on to Rewind way back in the beginning a lot. You know, I remember one time, right? I remember one time he was pulling everybody else up while I was in waiting, you know? And I thought that I'd fucked up. I thought I was like, fuck, he doesn't want me on the show anymore. Him and Ziley don't want me on the show anymore. And I talked to him afterwards. I was like, bro, did I do anything like wrong? Have I fucked up? He's like, no. He was like, you're not. He's like, but you're not a quick call-in. You're an anchor call-in. You're a call-in I bring in at the end when I want to, like, you know, when all the other quick ones are done. Like, you're an anchor call-in. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense, you know. He gave me so many opportunities to, like, grow, gave me so much feedback, helped me out on Aussie a bunch, right? Like, people were literally saying that when Aussie was a thing, he was the third host, you know? Like, they were saying that he was the host of Aussie as well, and Twiggy and I were just his co-hosts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, people forget that, right? We had a shitload of success in the beginning on Aussie, and a lot of it, like, you know, we got helped out a lot by him. And the thing is like, it's easy for people to forget, but I don't forget people that have done right by me. I don't. And I'm never going to, right? It's the same thing as, like, yes, all right, feel how you want about Keem. That's fine. But he also treated me very well as well, right? He did. It ended shit, but that doesn't mean the whole time was shit, okay? I get it. You're allowed to feel how you're allowed to feel, but it doesn't change what happened in the future or in the past, right? Okay? That's cool. But Billy literally gave me so many opportunities. And, like, same with Ziley, you know? Her and I were more like, you know, we were more like a friendship, you know. Him and I were, there was more like in the beginning, like he was like mentoring me, you know. So it was like a different kind of relationship. Eventually, we became, like, I think, good friends, you know. And so the idea that he's lazy is just fucking insane, bro. Because, like, the thing is some people have to prepare. He could show up, you know. It's like Keem. He could just show up. It's like Boogie. He could just show up. They don't have to prepare. You know? A lot of people have to prepare. I feel like I'm half and half. I feel like I feel like I need to prepare a little bit, but I feel like I could show up as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's a skill that's hard to master. Right? Tommy C needs other people to prepare for him because he can't do it himself, right? But he can show up and use what other people have prepared for him. I will give him his credit. Dawson said, no, Boogie can't just show up anymore. I mean, Boogie is not in a position at the moment to do any of the shit that he actually enjoys doing, you know? He's just, watching it just feels like it's going through the motions, and that sucks because you can see it on his face. But also fuck him because he's trying to say I manipulated Billy and ruined Billy's mental health. Eat a dick, you know? So the idea that people think that Billy is lazy is crazy, right? Because I had, like, doing multiple shows was mentally taxing, and there were days where I showed up and he never said anything. He never like criticized me or told me I did anything wrong. He just picked it up. If I was lower energy, he just put more in. You know, it was never a complaint, not a single complaint ever. What more could you ask for? Honestly, working with someone, what more could you ask for as somebody that shows up, fucking does the job, and like picks it up for you when you're not having a good day? I again, like, this is, and that's the thing, is like, people, oh, you're just sucking them up. Like, I'm telling you, it was the easiest guy I've ever worked with. I can't lie. I can't tell you I had a single issue. Right? You know, it's just one of those things. And people, you know, then people will say like, oh, you know, well, you put in all the work. I'm like, I put in different work. And to be honest, the Docker team puts in all that work. You know? So I was very lucky. I was very lucky to have been able to work with him. I would love to do it again. And if he does choose to leave, I will be there. I will be there to do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do nothing and he wants to just do his own thing, if he does leave, cool. You know? So it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I don't like the idea that like people will want to try and pin shit on me like I'm trying to make him leave. You know, if he asked me, should I leave? I would probably say, well, you don't seem very happy. What do you want to do? I think if he came to me and asked if he should leave is more telling than if he didn't. You know what I mean? If you're asking the question, it means it's on your mind. You know, he said on Rewind the other day, I don't know why I stay here anymore. I don't like anybody here. Right? And instantly everyone's like, Rastov's been in his ear. Or it could be that everyone that had an opportunity to fucking rip a chunk out took one. Maybe it could be that. Huh. No, but it's easier to blame the boogeyman, right? It's easier to be like, Rastov's the guy that's in his ear, manipulating him. Somebody versus nobody said, we all know the truth, Rastov. We all know how much of a master manipulator you are. You'll never know. Denji said, what if Keem said he could be on a stream? Well, first off, I don't think he's not the type of guy that would ask for permission, right? If he wanted to do it, he would just do it. But also, like, you know, rocking the boat. There's no point rocking the boat. It doesn't do anything constructive, right? You know? I don't think he's happy over there anymore. Probably not. I mean, you could see it on his face. Like, he just doesn't look happy at all. You know? The idea that he was treating Iceman like shit is crazy to me. You know, well, it is what it is, I guess. And you know I hate that phrase. You know I hate it is what it is, but it kind of is what it is. You know, but we move forward, you know, we persevere, we look to the future. We take the lessons we learned in the past, and we try and grow as much as we can from it, and move forward. And it's not always easy, but sometimes it's necessary, you know. And I think that, you know, it's an example of what happens when you bet on yourself. Life is always going to try and find a way to kick you when you're down. You know, and it's kind of your decision to decide whether or not you want to get back up. And it's okay for you to take a breath first, you know. It's okay for you to just be for a moment, catch yourself, and then get back up, you know. Nothing, you don't have to rush. Mooch said everything went to hell after Fat Camp. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is you put a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing with some people that do know what they're doing, and I don't know. chaos ensues, right? That's the point. Dingy said even the streams that are meant to be fun aren't fun. Yeah. You talking about me? Or are you talking about there? I'm like, shit. Have we gone off the deep end? Are we not fun anymore? Oh, shit. Somebody versus nobody said, so does this mean you won't be going to fat camp this year? No. I don't think so. Oh. You know, I don't think so. Sapphire said, you were a top tier host and entertainer. You belong on your own. I mean, like, look, I like talking to people. I always have. I always enjoyed talking to people and just, you know, having conversations. I like jokes. You know, it's this feels right to me. You know, it feels right. It feels good. I like it. I love it. You know, if we could do this for the rest of our lives, fucking ace. You know. Holding On said, it's funny, when Rastov was thinking of quitting the LCU, he was being disrespectful to Keem. Billy comments on it and he doesn't know why he's in the LCU and it's Rastov's fault. I'm the big old boogeyman. Everything is my fault. I broke up Rewind. I fired Ken. I made Billy sad. I tried to fuck over Batgirl by offering a show, which she then ended up asking for later. I'm the big old boogeyman. Oh my God. It's so random. Like, it actually, like, oh, when I think about it, when you say it out loud, it's so weird. You know, it's actually weird. Mr. Boom Boom Mouse said, Rastov fired me from my IRL job and I'll do it again. Thrifty said, does this mean you're dying? No, I don't think so. I hope not. That would suck. Dawson said, you poached me with a chicken. Look, it was a clucking good time, all right? It was a clucking good time. Mooch said, I know, right? I quit my IRL job due to Rastov. Look, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just, if I tell you to do something, you just have to say, yes, sir. All right? That's just how this rolls. You know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. You know, like the one that sticks in my mind the most, if I'm being completely honest, is when Gidgey said that I took food out of her and Scooter's mouth because I made the LCU look bad. How did I do that? Like that honestly, that one fucks me up. Like, cause I don't get that one. I don't, like, you know, I understand the other one, that the other like reasons, right? Like, I fucked Billy's mental health. Haha, yeah, funny. You know, all the other dumb ones. That's the one that I'm like, me? I did that? How? It just like that one, honestly, like it still sticks in my mind. It still sticks in my mind. Billy said Rastov took food out of my mouth and it was delicious, bro. It was a steak and cheese pie. Oh, I love you so much. Oh my God, could you come throw your fucking money here? Oh.
At Dawson O super chatted 49.99. Monthly dues to you, your thighness.
Thank you very much, Dawson. Your tithe is appreciated. I forgot that it was that sound effect on that one. Fuck, dude. These sound clips are so bad. These sound clips are so terrible. Shit. Now it's awkward. We were talking about Billy and he's in the chat. Uh-oh. Fuck. Now it's going to look like we actually were manipulating him. Oh, God. Billy, we hate you. You suck.
At Nomnomot super chatted 13.42. Oh woo.
Turtleneck said, oh, no one told me Rastov's still giving out blowjobs for donuts. No. It was blowjobs for it was blowjobs for crowns. But since we're over here now, it's and it was Twiggy that was giving them out. Okay, if you guys remember, it was Twiggy that had to do it. I was his pimp. Now it's Legends. Okay, so now it's blowjobs for Legends, and Mr. Boom Boom Power is the one giving them out. You know, see, the power of a good leader is how to delegate effectively, right? No, Miguel said, "Quick, Rastov, say you don't like his music." I can't lie, I do like his music. I think he was. You see, this is where it gets like weird, right? Because like I think he was my most listened on Spotify. You know, even though I listen to a lot of YouTube music, like it's just one of those things. I like his music; it's good. You know, it sounds better when you know the guy, because you listen to it and you're like, yeah, I know that guy. King Shadow said Bill Stov was the greatest duo, dude. We will save the internet one day, I promise you. Okay, we will save the internet. Not today, probably not tomorrow, but at some point we will save the internet. Okay. Nusu said, because of Rastov, Gidgey and Scooter's roaches lost out on food. It really doesn't blow. Like, it actually blows my mind that she said that. It's stuck in my mind. It literally stuck in my brain. Like, a lot of these things I will laugh off and like they might float around my brain, but that one sticks. That one sticks. I'm just like, what? What? Me? Made it look bad? How? How did I make it look bad? The caucasity. That's right, the caucasity. Stifling Cobra said, as your mama would say, that's crazy. And Period said, Rastov and Billy calendar? Dude. You couldn't afford that calendar, right? That'd be a $100 calendar, easy. Cryptic Cowgirl member for a month said, it's nice seeing both you and Billy able to watch each other's streams. I enjoy watching you here, Rastov. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been nice watching Rewind, honestly. I've enjoyed watching it again. Mainly because he's been cooking up the finest of meals against that fucking douchebag, bro. Like, we eat good when we watch that shit, bro. I love it. Finally, right? Again, I don't want to fall into these rabbit holes. I really don't. But okay, I will say one thing: is these look. This is what the logical smart person sees when he watches this thing. Okay, and that's this guy. Okay. They spend months firing shots, calling him fat, saying he's going to die. He can't see his dick. All right? Months. He turns around for one stream and goes low. And they're like, whoa, 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 you can't be doing that. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? How could you, like, dude, can you believe this guy's crazy? We're living rent-free in this guy's head. Are you dumb? Are you thick? Are you actually stupid? I think you might be, because you talked about him for this long. He said one thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. King of Kingless said, holy sweeping. It's not sweeping. It's literally just applying logic to a situation. That's what it is. Blows my mind. And see, that's part of that's part of the, like, why is nobody saying this? I mean, that's how I got my start in the first place, right? Because I jumped on Rewind way back when and was like, why is no one saying this stuff? Because no one looks at this shit logically. Rainy member for a month said, Billy and Rastov reunion would be epic. Also, hi. Why, hello there. King of Kingless said, broomstocks are up. No, man. No, it's brain work. Brain work good. Brain seething. Just makes no sense. Aaron said, wait, what if you secretly are going like Keem did with Becky? Oh, all the possibilities. No. Dude, I live in New Zealand. It would take me fucking 3 days. Like, it would take me 3 days to get there anyway. Like, it's not going to, like, I don't, regardless of, let's say I was in let's say that I was open to going, right? Just as an example, right? And it was supposed to be this fucking cool reveal. I'm not in a position, family-wise, right? I got shit going on, that I could not leave the country. Just wouldn't happen, right? And it's not there is someone in my family that something could happen to at any moment, so I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving the country, and it's going to be like this for months. So, you know, it's nothing you need to worry about. Even if it was going to be a thing, even if it was a possibility, it's not a possibility because I just couldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't leave here at all, right? I currently am hours away from where I would need to be anyway, and even that's too far. Like, you know what? That's a level of stress I have at the moment. So you don't have to worry about that either. Sterling said Rastov can't break parole, unfortunately. I told you that in confidence. Like, what the? I'm never going to tell you anything ever again. My ankle monitor won't let me leave. Mook said people need to stop with this LCU going back nonsense. It's not happening. I understand that, like, some of my thumbnails and titles might have implied some certain things, but, you know, you gotta trust me. I ain't gonna burn you. I promise. I promise I won't burn you. You know, but it blows me away. All right, that like these people can just go like for months and then be like, whoa, dude, I can't believe, like, just, dude, I did. It's retarded. Okay. Lucy Weber said, Rastov, in your honest opinion, do you think Keemstar and Boogie and Kid buying a camera allowed on YouTube? In my opinion, someone who watches don't want. I don't. I have no idea. I know that they've all got relationships with YouTube, and YouTube's fucking fine with having them on there. So I don't understand the question. Maybe, but I yeah. Mr. Boom Boom Power said, as someone who's been locked in the basement for months, I think Rastov is a good person. Well, yeah, that's what I told you to say. Otherwise, I'm not letting you out. Okay? That's why I put you in the intro, because I'm forcing you to give me money. Smart, right? Mooch said, next thumbnail, am I or am I not? Or it'll just say going back to... And then, you know, it'll be like a fucking mystery. And I'll be like, I went back to the kitchen, guys. Like, no, we're not doing that level of clickbait, okay? That shit's nuts doing that. Oh, yeah. I hope things get better for Billy. I do. I don't know if they will, but I hope. Dawson said, no, I'll fucking die of panic. I promise. Okay, I promise. It's fine. I have no interest in going. Look. Thoughts float around my head about doing stuff, right? But it's like jokey things that would not be taken as jokes, right? So, like, I had the idea that I was going to, like, join the Discord and, like, fucking put a wig on and balloon boobs and go try out on bus, right? But that would be taken in a different way, even though in my head I find that funny, and I know that, like, that's not me actually trying to go back. Other people would not see it that way. So, like, I have to be more conscious of the jokes that I want to make now, because I don't want to make people think something different. You know what I mean? So it's it's what, like, it's, so it's I get it, right? It's one of those things. I say it's not going to happen, but actions speak louder than words, right? But the act of not doing it still leaves the ability to do it there. So I totally get the anxiety. Okay, I get the shit about a lot of stuff. Anxiety sucks balls. Sterling said, oh my fucking God, that would be so funny. Right? It would be hilarious. Because Scooter wouldn't know what the fuck to do. He would panic. He wouldn't know what to do at all. Right? It would be funny as shit, but I know that if I did that, then everyone there and everyone here would be like, he's going back. And I wouldn't want to freak you guys out. But these are the sort of things that pop into my head, right? Sometimes I get these urges to donate with funny comments, and I'm like, I shouldn't do that because it's going to be taken as me trying to like fucking poach people, which is not the case. Now, sometimes I can't resist the urge, especially when, like Rewind, for example, when Billy be cooking, right? Sometimes I have to throw my 2 cents in because I just, you know, that's because it's about me. When it's about me, it's different. Set Boom free. Look, I will set Boom free if we get... I don't know. I think we would need a champion to set Boom free. Like, I think that's the only way. Yeah. Now, Chris, since I was in the LCU, always has some crazy dumb takes. Okay, and I don't mean this offensively, but you always say dumb shit that makes me laugh. It says the LCU moved on from Rastov, but he still wants to be a story over there. I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm just going to read it, and I'm going to let the chat respond. Yes, I am the one that wants to remain the story. Yes. You fucking crack me up every time you say this dumb shit, bro. Every time. Period said to save Mr. Boom Boom Pow from Rastov. I mean, like, I appreciate it. $2 goes a long way, but unfortunately, he's too valuable to me locked up, so I can't.
At Alex Torres 0617 super chatted 10. We need more Rastovian royal guards to guard, I mean protect Mr. Boom Boom Pow King Rastov. The hat wants to release him, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Okay, this guy has managed to manipulate my mods, my chat, and my Discord. Okay, somehow this Mr. Boom Boom Pow guy has literally managed to manipulate all of these people into against me, right? So that, like, if it came down to it, Mr. Boom Boom Pow was like, hey, I want you guys to all come over and join my fucking Boom universe. Everyone would be like, bye, Rastov. So it's like I let a wolf into the hen house. This motherfucker's taking everything from me. I'm gonna have to call him Rastov Jr. at this point. Nusu said, bro has a catchy name. It's fucking Rastov Jr. over here trying to take all my peeps. Nom Nom said, don't worry, Rastov. Boom Boom hasn't taken me. Oh, I know. I got you on lock. He's cute too? Okay, man. All right. Look. Is Mr. Boom Boom Pow easy on the eyes? Of course he is. Okay? But I got nothing, okay? He's delightful. I don't blame you. He's great. He's adorable. He is. Mooch said, okay, this is getting gay. If you met me. When have I ever been on a show that didn't have... Never mind. This is a stream. All right, we're not on a show anymore. Oh, man. It's, holy shit, I didn't realize the time. I actually did not realize the time at all. Dude, there's no way I could jump on bus and do fucking tryout. Like, the thing is, right, I thought about it. I thought about getting a wig. I thought about, like, you know, doing a makeup and all that, but it would send the wrong message to a lot of people. And if it wouldn't be taken in a fucking bad way, I would probably do it as a joke. But no, I don't think it's a good idea, which bothers me because it would be really funny. You know, because, like, I don't know if you remember when they were doing tryouts at one point and Grace jumped up on a fake account, right? Like, that didn't go down well, but she was still Voldemort at the time. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, 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 no. No, because no, 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 no. The thing is like it would literally look like I was trying to like fucking steal viewers, and that's not what I'm trying to do. So it would don't. Yeah, so we ain't doing that. But just know it would have been really funny. Misanthrope Man said, "Whatever happened to that Australian guy that tried out for Aussie back then?" Do you mean Stonic? Are you talking about Stonic? It would be fun, but don't do it. Yeah, I know. Stonic was a cool guy. I like him. Not Stonic, the guy that shaved his head and stuff. The Australian guy. Are you talking about Dio? Did Dio Venet, like the guy that ate Vegemite? Is it that guy? Because he's around. Oh, Smash Mouth. Oh, Smash. Yeah, he's around too. He just recently came back. Right. So I thought you meant at the beginning of Aussie. Okay, no. You're talking about like the end of like good Aussie. You mean Smash Mouth? Yeah. He's around. I like him. He's a cool dude. He's been streaming a little bit lately. I think he took a break for some reason, and now he's been back a bit. Misanthrope Man said he was fun the 1 week he lasted. Bro, he did 2 weeks of torture. And the thing is I kept getting told that like he sucked, so I kept pushing him harder. Right? Because I wanted him to be my co-host so bad. Because I really like him. I think he's really funny. I wanted him to be my co-host so bad. I kept getting told he sucked and like he was just doing a shit job. And then like, so I just kept fucking, so I would keep making him do more and more shit to try and get this gig. And I was like, please, dude, I just want you as my co-host. And then like at the end of it, he was like, oh no, he doesn't suck. I actually really like him. I was just fucking with you. I was like, son of a bitch. You loved him. You could barely remember his name. Yeah, his name is Smash Mouth. Yep. And he was an all-star. Much love to you too, Karen. Much love to you too. This has been a good day. Oh, see, look, there he is. People were asking about you, Smash Mouth. He said, what did I miss? Smiling Buffalo said, was Exile the fake crown guy? I was tempted to joke and say yes, but no, he wasn't a fake crown. I'm glad you found me too. We just been chilling today. It's been a crazy day. What do you mean? What do you mean you were trying to make me remember him, but I didn't? You said that I thought the Australian man at the beginning of Aussie. I thought you meant like Stonic, okay? But I obviously know who Smash Mouth is. Did I see Sweet Tea flash on bus? That shit was fucking funny, dude. And the fact that she sat back down and was like, "Yeah, I planned that shit," was so funny. I was like, what the fuck? That was crazy. Yep. She yeah, she's funny as hell. Good luck at 4 a.m. It can be a tough time. It can be a tough time. I don't know what else to talk about now. But it has been a fun day. I'm sorry anyone that might have panicked about the title and thumbnail. But I think you agree that it's a positive thing, right? It's the end of an era. We have no ties now. It's all cut and done. And again, thank you for paying me. Thank you for not making it complicated. I did not clickbait you. It is literally the end of an era. It is. It is. Well, I think it might be time to go eat some food. Man, I feel like playing a game. I don't know. I might do something. I'm not sure. We will figure it out. As punishment, I have to play Hello Kitty. And with that, we're going to end the stream. So you guys have a great day. Let me see if anyone else is streaming right now. Let me see. Get a pie? Yeah, bro. We always get ourselves a pie. Who? Well, there's not really. Can't believe I took food out of Gidgy and Scooter's mouth. Shame on me. Yeah, no, so I'm such a bad guy. Let's see. Redirect to bus. Bro. I'm pretty sure I'm blocked. I think I'm blocked on the channel, so I can't do that. I haven't tried, but I would assume. Well, whoever I send you to, just make sure you go and say hello. And say Rastov said hi. We will be back on the gaming channel tonight because we just need 500 watch hours to get monetized on that. And then we can really, really make shit fun. Okay? But thank you for everything. I will catch you tomorrow. See you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.